Alright, so this is typically my setup that I bring with ACB capes. Do the same fibers. So this is what I bring. So what is that? 12, 13, 14, 15 restores? Not even. 15 restores. Yeah, one tick flick alternating is huge. What's up, Velik? Just, you gotta learn the save spots. That's kind of the biggest thing in the Inferno, but the thing is, you can only learn the save spots when you do Inferno, so... It's kind of a moot point. You just need to get in the Inferno and go learn it if you want to get to doing it. Alright. Now, typically, if you're an ACBer that's not with my Garen setup, you'd want to bring maybe like 2 more brews, 7 brews. But I think 7 brews is kind of the max you'd want to bring. After that, I need a rune pouch. Nah, you don't need an Ellie. I use a crystal shield. I wouldn't even use a crystal shield if I didn't have it. I mean, I won't even use a crystal shield this run. That's fine. You've convinced me. What are we, adamant H4 shield? Cool. Rune pouch. Cool, cool, cool. Got my Addy H4, H3 shield, even better. You don't really need a shield for the Inferno. Shields aren't really worth it. Because, realistically, you're only using a shield for tanking the first hit on 60 plus. I mean, I have in the past not even used a shield. I've used a wooden shield G before. It's you don't need a shield. It doesn't do anything. You tank the first hit, which is all RNG either way. I mean, obviously the shield helps, but SGS? No, you don't need an SGS. I finished last cape with over 6 restores left and 4 brews. Oh boy, here we go again. So if I put walk on for to kill the bats because if you don't know their exact range, you'll get dragged into them. Yeah, you really shouldn't need brews at all. Honestly, brews are only if you for making mistakes, and on even on oh my god, Verzik, even on Zuck, you shouldn't really need brews. And I'm actually gonna turn this shit down a little bit more. Cool, cool, cool. Thanks for the follow, Ben. SGS is not needed for Inferno at all whatsoever. It's actually more of a hurt than it is a help. Only for the reasons that people will wait for specs, whereas they should be doing Inferno more and more so they can figure out the best way for them not to use prayer and get it complete. Question mark Arma? No, I don't usually do teaching streams. I usually do hardcore Iron Man content at the moment. You can only do so many Infernos until your fingers start to hurt. No. Nope, nope, nope. No armor on the hardcore. I haven't done armor yet. I won't be doing armor yet. I'll do armor once I get Tebow. Carrie, you can't say that. I just started a top teaching stream, Inferno teaching stream. You can't make me leave for hardcore top. That's not fair. That's not fair. No, no, no. I've been looking for a hardcore top team all day. I'll have to put it off until tomorrow. It's fine. I really want a hardcore top, but it's not a big deal. What's up, Rusty? Good morning. Addy fucking H shield is going in. Okay, that blob will see me. 115 XP drop. They're not all dead. Cast another barrage. Sees me with that. Run around. Boom, boom, boom. Easy game. I'm not going to do so much of a talk through on this one, but if you guys have questions, you can feel free. What's up, Nug? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Ellie is absolutely not needed for the Inferno. Ellie is only needed for maybe speed runs, and even arguably then you can still use a crystal shield if you're not going for a world record. So like I said, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them, but I'm not going to do a huge talk through on this one. I like the crystal shield, honestly. Yeah, I mean, med levels are fine. It's once you start getting into the Zerks and Pures that it's a little weird. Oh man, fingers hurting from flicking. Yo, Velik, I'm drinking this for you, buddy. Alright, here's another cool trick. Didn't show this in the last one. I pray melee. I can attack the bat. I hate this game. I can attack the bat from right in front of the melee. Don't have to attack. It's like the perfect range for me to attack the bat. So I can just stand in front of the bat and then kill the. Oh my god! I can stand in front of the melee and then kill the bat that's behind the major. Oh my god! I'm done talking. I'm done. Jesus Christ! Stand in front of the melee. Kill the bat from in front of the melee. Only praying melee. I just got 38 KC on this account. Panda guy, appreciate it, homie. Reset the dig timer, stand in front of it, walk back up. Let's go kill that. Oh my bat. Right click the bat and kill it. I'm gonna make a command for it in a moment, honestly. If I can kill this bat. I hate this game, bro. ACB, it's not that much harder. If you can get to... The waves are the hardest part. If you can get to Zuck with an ACB, it's kind of cakewalk. You just gotta actually utilize the timers. So this item is called a bolt pouch. Inside it, I have my diamond and ruby bolts. And I can use those... basically, I have a blessing on throughout the cave until I get to Zuck. Even for triple jads, I'll keep the blessing on. And then that way I can kind of conserve prayer a little bit. Nug, you having fun there, bud? Realistically, ACB probably a little harder, but it's only because you have to figure out situations a little different. And the only difference is figuring out the waves with the blowpipe. But a lot of that isn't as bad as it seems, so I'd say it's maybe 15 to 20% harder. It's not that much bad. Yeah, it's really not bad. That item has been in the game longer than most RuneScape items, believe it or not. Can't tell you exactly when, but it's been in here for a long, long time. You should 100% bring an amulet switch. Fury is garbage, and if you use an anguish, it has such a huge damage boost that it's worth it. Catch the freeze. Cool, cool, cool. Anguish with rig on and blowpipe is just absurd. Like, over the top absurd. I'm doing an ACB teaching stream, Nug. I just did a bow stream, or a bow cape, and now I'm gonna do an ACB cape. I think this is like 5th Inferno today. It's a bolt pouch. I'll make a command for it real quick. Honestly, let's make it easy. Nightbot. Log in. Let's wiki a bolt pouch real quick. Copy, paste. Commands, custom, add command. Bolt pouch. Boom. Done. Now I'm gonna edit the title for it too. Weird thing in inventory. Bolt pouch. Boom. Done. I'm gonna tank one of those mage hits, but that's fine. Yep, that's my hardcore. I would be doing hardcore top right now, but I cannot find a team for the life of me. Exclamation mark bolt pouch, Mr. SVG. Now if I stand here, this melee is going to get dragged down, but it still won't be able to attack me because it's in a safe spot. We'll just set the timer on it so I can kill that one without having an issue. Then we're actually going to kill this one first so that way I can kill this one in a safe spot. That one will dig. You know, if this one digs, I just run here and they're both going to be safe spotted. Anywhere in this line. Right here. Cool. Both are safe spotted. .208, still one alive. 85 XP drop, he's dead. For individual nibblers, it's 85 XP. Okay, range prey on. 53, dead. I'm not gonna do top tonight either way. It's just so late, and I've been asking all day. I've been on since about maybe 7 hours ago, and I couldn't put together a team. So I'm done for tonight. No more top. No, you were on, and then I went to go ask you, and then you logged off. I don't know what you want from me. Plus, you're also a melee. You're not a solo major. I needed a solo major. mean, Mage and Ilo isn't bad either way. I have 0 purples in Tob and 61 KC on my hardcore, so never rewarded for doing the dangerous content. What's up, Cody? How you doing, buddy? Velik, can we widen the chat a little bit if you're still here, or Nug, or anyone? Get some wide hards in the chat. My boy lost a tick coming in. Oh no, dams. No, prized. Fuck. Maybe I should stop drinking. Thanks, prized. Ouch, that's gotta hurt the ego. There we go. Jesus. Alright, Nug. That's enough. Yeah, I'll get a perp eventually. I'm not too worried about it. It'll happen as long as I'm still in a live hardcore when I get it. Like I said, I would run top tonight. I would have ran top tonight. I'll run top tomorrow. My team should be on. If not tonight, tomorrow night. I mean, definitely Friday. They said they want to run all weekend, so I'm gonna get like a bunch of perps this week. I can feel it. Feel it in my bones. Yes, correct usage. My bad. Now, another important thing to recognize and realize, so the best way I can explain this is when the ranger attacks, the blob will attack 3 ticks after. So let's say the ranger will attack on the first tick, then it will be an empty tick, then the blob will attack, then the ranger will attack again. Oh no, actually it'll be 2 empty ticks, then the... So basically, ranger will attack on 1, 2, 3, blob will attack on 4, and then the ranger attack will again on 5. So the ranger will always attack 1 tick before the ranger attacks, or sorry, the blob will always attack 1 tick before the ranger attacks on the first rotation. Then after that, the ranger will do 2 attacks, and the blob will attack 1 tick after the ranger attacks. So here, it'll attack 1 tick before the ranger attacks, okay? And then I'll do 2 range attacks, and as soon as the ranger attacks again, the blob will shoot off its mage. So let's do it right before it attacks, and then range pray, and then let's say it attacks again, then mage pray 1 tick after. Not really easy to explain it visually or with words apparently, but it's there. It's a thing, I promise. So that way if you lose cycle, you can recognize that it always attacks 1 tick before or after. And catch up if you need to. Yeah. So that didn't work there because they both saw me at the same time the range, or at a different time than the ranger saw me. So it doesn't work, unfortunately. But here, I can show you. I'll try my best. So coming around here. So watch the ranger. Nope, these are off by 2 ticks. It won't work. Doesn't matter. I'll do it a different time. So basically, ranger will attack once, blob will attack, the ranger will attack the tick after. Then the ranger will do 2 more attacks, and then on the second attack, the tick after, the blob will attack. If that makes sense. Yeah, it can, it depends. Are you talking about 2 ticking? Two ticking isn't fun. I don't like it. I really personally don't use it at all. But I can do that.
The main advice news reporters have been able to get from official sources is to tell private citizens to stay inside their homes behind
113.
Do not venture outside for
Yeah, it's basically the same thing then.
has been determined, and until we can advise what course of action to take. Please keep listening to radio and TV for special instructions as this crisis develops.
I recognize the pattern. I just do one tick alternating if I have to. If not, I recognize the pattern that 1, 3, 3, 1. We'll try it next one. Yeah, it makes sense. I think it's. I've done it before. Yeah, because you pray range, then you switch to mage for 3 ticks. It'll attack with mage, then you switch to range for 3 ticks, and then it'll attack with range again. So duh. Yeah, I get it. It's not bad. It's not what I usually do, but I can figure out how to do it. It's probably not that bad. But it's can only be done if you understand the mechanics, so. You can't really lazy flick blob and ranger. One tick alternating is probably the laziest you can go. And one tick alternating isn't even that bad.
The main advice news reporters have been able to get from official sources is to tell private citizens to stay inside their homes behind locked doors. Do not venture outside for any reason until the nature of this crisis has been determined, and until we can advise what course of action to take.
Hopefully we can catch that bat. Cool. Walk on. I should be able to get it from like right here.
This crisis develops further.
Kill that. Walk around the corner. Melee prey on. Zoom in. Appreciate it. Now we can kill the bat while praying melee. Run around the corner. Safe spot the melee. I same tick them like a goofball. It's fine. I need to kill that nibbler. Cool. Big fan. What's up, Wildy buddy? Now, another trick that people don't know too much, you can run here. And I'm going to try and drag the meleeer down. Cool. Now I can just kill the melee. So you can alternate. Yeah, you can't. Well, you can do mage and range and melee. You could do all three. You could do mage and melee. You could do range and melee. The only thing that throws it off is the blob. You can't do the blob in melee. Whenever there's a blob in melee, your biggest and best bet is to kill the melee while alternate flicking the other ones, wearing full armor, praying rig, and then it's like a 40% chance of you to even get hit. Right after the ranger attacks, when you step into melee. I mean, you can, as long as the melee is safe spotted, you can set up a cycle. Whereas you can flick all of these, you would have to pray mage, walk in, pray melee, switch back to range, walk back before the next attack. How many pets I have? I'm up to like 4. I'm still hunting it on the hardcore. like I can step out here and then kill the melee. That's probably what pink does right there. No, supplies run? No, I'm done with Inferno tonight after this. I didn't even really want to do this one, but I knew you guys needed help with it, so I'm staying up to do it. I'm just hunting a cudgel right now on my hardcore, doing chambers, doing top, so it's all PVM right now. I want to do Nightmare on it ASAP, but I don't mind doing Inferno tonight. It's definitely like, I can see that there's a lot of people hanging out, so it means they probably need help and don't want to ask questions or just want to watch a run or whatever, so I don't mind staying up to help. Best bet would be catch a freeze on that, it's fine. The main reason I try to catch a freeze there is so I don't have to worry about it draining my stats. If it happens, it happens. Walk out here, kill this other bat real quick. I do CMs and trios, but I've only done 3, and I usually just do regular solos. I think I did 1 today. Yeah, I've only did 1 solo today. I'm not a huge fan of chambers. I hate that place. It's a fucking prison. I really want to do top, but I'm having really a lot of trouble finding top teams to go with the hardcore. Most people are just afraid. It's fine. I mean, it's most people that I'm raiding with are comfortable with it. That's the issue. I'm having trouble finding comfortable people. Like I have a list, but for some reason, just the last couple days, they either haven't been on or just they're not feeling it, which is fine. I respect people in their time, so if they don't want to do it, they don't want to do it. But it's just big sad. I'm ready to go. I would do top full time on the hardcore. I'm already ranked for top. I'm going for top completion at this point. I'm 61 KC right now in the hardcore for top. I've seen literally 0 purples in my name, and I've only seen 5 purples, and it's been 5 uniques. I mean, it's cool. It is what it is. It's part of the game going dry, so. But I'm like 45 dry right now for chambers, 60 plus dry for top right now, so I'm having a bit of a dry streak. I just hit 120 something KC for Arachnus. Still no cudgel, which is fine. I'm not even near drop rate for that one, but I'm having a pretty rough time with top. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I know how it works. I mean, it's part of the game, unfortunately, so. I am not down whatsoever, so. Yes, give me one moment. Yes and no. So, yes, killing the melee first is fine, but as a main account, killing the blobs gives you a better opportunity to heal versus if you kill the mini blobs and you're playing melee, you should already be in melee range of the blob to mitigate damage. So when you go and you start barraging off of them, you should be good to heal off of them. But yeah, my first skip took me 35 tries and a week of attempts. Got it about 2 years and 3 months ago. So you can either kill the blob or the melee first. The issue with the melee, killing the melee first, is it has 80 HP compared to the blob's 40. So it's easier to just kill that melee and then run into range of the melee, or the blob. Sorry, kill the blob first, run into melee range of the blob, praying melee, and then barrage off the 2 minions, in my opinion. You're gonna take more net damage trying to flick the blob in the melee than actually just killing the melee itself. If that makes sense. Okay, so I need to drag the mage closer here so I can actually use a blowpipe on it. So I did that by just running and taking a couple bad hits. Now another issue that I have is there's a nibbler on the pillar. So what I'm going to do is I'll run across here, get the fire one first. The bats will stack behind the major, so that's fine. Shouldn't have an issue with that. And then what I'm actually going to do is kill the major first. Thanks, Royster. Appreciate it. Look, if you can get to 63 and you can get passive just that one time, you can do it. And if you can get to 63 4 times, you'll get through it eventually. It's literally all about practice and reading the situations and learning it. So I want to actually kill one of the bats here first. That's going to drag me into the range. So I take one step right when the mage attacks, walk back, one step back in, kill it. As long as I time it off the mage's attack, I'll never get hit by the mage. Now, you should not do this if you're a learner. I'm just doing it because I don't want to have to get my stats drained by the bats. I mean, it's totally natural to get tilted after planking. I get really mad when I plank, but at this point, doing enough Inferno, it's like, planks happen. Unless it's really stupid, then you shouldn't be too upset. Okay, praying range, sees me as mage. Then we'll just start doing that one tick alternating. I might take that first hit, which is fine. It'll fix itself after that first hit. So, I find this is the easiest because it literally takes no effort at all. So if you can learn to do the one tick alternating, mwah. But pink does 1-3-3-1, which is fine. You can do that here as well. Or you could do the 2 tick alternating. There's all different methods, but I personally just chill and relax. Take 0 damage. Yeah, so I always manually cast with the wand if I know. I always manually cast if I brew, but I see the issue is I actually usually never brew down during the wave, so I don't have that issue. But if I do brew, I always manually cast just in case. ran one tick too early there. That could hit me. Cool. Yeah, if you're having trouble with that, that's purely a manual user error. So I always autocast with blood, because you should never be manually casting ice on anything, or sorry, blood on anything, except for the overheal. But for the most part, usually you're going to be auto-casting it. You should never like Ice Barrage Ranger during the middle of a wave. It just doesn't make sense. So always auto-cast with Blood Barrage. Use manual ice at the beginning of each wave, and then you really shouldn't be using ice unless you have a specific situation in mind. Like, I have a clip where I froze a Ranger so I can get to a Major. And that's a situation where I use ice to, you know, get around, and where it's okay, but you should be manually casting. Like right here, I manually casted the first one, and I'm letting the rest go off until the Major dies. If I don't kill it there, I switch in that gear, I switch back in. I always start here. This is a way I've learned. I've done it for over 100 KC. I'm just gonna big chill there. So I should run out for one tick. Okay, and now the only way I can get to the mage is on this side, one tick alternating with the blob, which is fine. Now I don't have a YouTube actually. I only recently started doing a lot more streams. If I upload a video, I will... I mean, you guys want me to upload the first VOD of me doing the Twisted Boat Cape, so... What I can do, I can upload a couple. I can upload me doing an RCB one, I can upload me doing this ACB one, and I can upload another one, the Tebow one that I just did. And then when I have those uploaded, I will link them on Twitch here as a command. Yeah, I always start in this spot. I know people start here, and it makes sense. Well, it's not even a walkthrough. It's just me talking through my thought process for waves. I mean, like I said, if people want to do it, I can definitely upload it. I covered a lot. I covered as much as I could, but I had a really clean Zuck, which is it's kind of hard to go over that. What's up, Chip? How you doing, buddy? I mean, I definitely don't mind uploading it if people want it, so. Yeah, I mean, I know what it is, but you could post it for others to see if you want. Oh, I missed a flick. That's gonna hurt. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna hurt. I'll watch it real quick, but I'm pretty sure I know exactly what he's doing. Yeah, I did that a couple ways ago. It's not bad. It's just, it's easier to one-tick alternate. I mean, if you can keep track of the cycle that the blobs attack on, either way you can do any flick you want. Because I know I walked out with mage there, so I know they're going to play that. I can walk out with mage again, and as long as you keep cycle, you know what they're attacking with, it's not a big deal. I know one tick after this ranger attacks, it'll start with mage again. And I can go back to here, and I know what it's going to attack with mage again, since I had range on for that one tick. So it's literally just keeping track of the cycle. It's all understanding mechanics. If he's comfortable with that, he's comfortable with that. I mean, I usually don't miss a blob flick. It's all up to preference on that one, but I think that one ticking makes it a lot easier for a lot of different scenarios. Because if you have to off tick the ranger and the blob by, or sorry, the ranger and a major by one tick, and then there's a blob. I mean, it's all, the wave's all set, you know. So after I kill probably next wave, I'm gonna grab another beer and then we'll keep going. So another thing here, I recognize that this mage only has 2 tiles in between it. The melee won't be able to pass it. Pretend the melee is a pillar, or the mage is a pillar. So I didn't have enough time to reset the melee dig timer. I just run right here. Easy peasy. If there's a blob there, I can just one tick alternate. Kill the mage first, tank one melee hit, or blob hit as I'm running back, or I could time it even more. Lots you can do in that situation. Yeah, I learned a lot because I did a few no pillar attempts. I don't think I'm gonna go back to them anytime soon, but you gotta learn to use the monsters as a pillar sometimes, or you know, use them to your advantage. Like there's certain ways to trap certain monsters. So like right here, if I run right here, the melee will be trapped there. Won't be able to get around the corner. I'll run here. Can kill the bat from afar. Now if that was a ranger right there, I could run out of this middle alley and go kill the mage. You know? Now what I can also do, take one step under it. That should push it back or drag it forward. You can never tell. That shouldn't let me get melee. Cool. We can set up the melee to get attacked, and boom, wave is done. Now if the melee digs, that's fine. We're cool with it. Kill the bat. It was damaged before, so it should be dead, and run all the way back over, and wow, look at us. We're on to the next wave. Mage Prey, that bat would have been able to see me. Try to catch a freeze on that. Caught a freeze on it. Can't attack it because I don't have a blowpipe, or I mean a T-bow. Try to catch a freeze on that bat. If I don't catch a freeze on it, that's fine. I should be able to run all the way back here, catch a freeze, and then run back here, and that melee should still be able to stay stuck behind that bat. Yep, do it again. Alright, let's try one more time. Shit game, still need to keep going. Maybe not? Maybe not. So now I'll stand here, and then when the melee digs, I'll be able to safe spot it immediately. Boom. Easy peasy. And you just gotta reset the timer, of course, to make sure that it doesn't redig. And then, boom, waves complete. And that's the only difference that you have between like the T-bow and the ACB is you just gotta do a little bit more thinking sometimes. Alright, I mean it dug either way, so that's not an issue. Now let's say I didn't reset the timer and it dug, I would just run right here praying range against these two bats. And then the melee would not be able to attack me, which is fine. I'm gonna grab a beer. We finished that truly, and then we'll keep going. Okay. Skip. Keep on. Hell yeah. So, I still haven't used the ACB. You really don't and should never have to use it. Whoa, where are we going, buddy? Recognize they're off by one tick. You can do a one tick alternating cycle with the two. I wanted to save the pillar. We off-ticked the mage and the melee. And I accidentally re-ticked them when they came back, but if you walk under and then walk back immediately on the tick that the major attacks, it's almost guaranteed off-tick again. Oh my god, my clicks are rough. Ooh. Ready? Good job. Appreciate it. There's actually a clip of me doing a wooden shield G1. Fun fact. It's somewhere. I'd have to go back and dig, but it's there. You know, if you type exclamation mark mage only, I did a magician only cape as well. Ouch. Good enough for now. Alright, now we're on the fun waves. Yeah, that corner safe spot. The problem is you have to react to it almost immediate. I think you can delay for like 1 tick, but you gotta go like immediately. Yeah, if you don't catch it in time, that would come around the corner. I think they might have been off tick there either way, but still you gotta get there right away. Ooh, hang on. That's alright, we'll be fine. Now, the only issue with me going to kill the major here, I could do it by running here, then here, but I needed to heal there either way, so I'm just going to kill it. And if it respawns the ranger, we'll do whatever we need to do, but it was better there to just heal up off it. Might as well. Because now if it doesn't respawn anything, I got the 90 HP. Now, if I wanted to, I could have stayed out there one tick flicking and then just ran up to the major. But this is a little bit easier in the sense that I'll show you. Yeah, there it is. Now, if I didn't run to this corner spot, these would have stayed stacked. So I needed to run to that corner spot. If you ever see stuff coming from the south, you need to run to that corner or else they will stack in a way that makes it a lot more difficult. Now if they stack, well, either way, if you went to the bat side, only the ranger would be able to see you. So you would run over there and then drag the blob closer and then kill the blob if you really had to. But because the major still wouldn't be able to see you here, you would just run around the corner like this and then the ranger would get dragged down. But there I had to tank the bat and it drains stats, which you just kind of want to avoid in general. Major ranger stack there with Bob over there. You just go in one tick alternate based off what's in the back. It's not too bad. So let's say ranger's in the back, mage up front. You try range, come out here and one tick alternate. The blob will follow in line, or you can time it with the blob so that way it works. But if you one tick alternate, at most you'll take one blob attack. So now I'm not gonna run here right away to kill the nibblers because if I do, that ranger would have seen me. Now that it's past that little line, I can come over here. So now same situation, I need to get the mage over here. So I could one tick alternate the whole way over, but that just sounds like a lot of fun. Let's do it. Okay. Now, if you're a learner, you probably would just kill the bats and then bring the mage over while you kill the bats, but who cares? Let's have some fun. Now, as long as the mage and ranger are off by one tick, you keep this cycle up and blob will just fall in. Now, this would work if there was two blobs as well. If there was a melee, you'd pray rig and you would probably be fine. I missed that one last flick on the blob at the end.
Is this thing
KPS,
on?
thanks for following my guy, appreciate it. Add melee here to that mix? Yeah, you'd toss on rig. Unfortunately, you can't flick melee and blob at the same time no matter what. It's just... At least that I know of, that it's like reliable. You can't do it. Especially while doing that stuff, so... I did a range mage melee flick yesterday on stream. No one clipped it, but it's there if you go to the VOD. Now, next wave is the double blob mage range. So, as long as we can eliminate one of the majors or rangers, it doesn't matter if there's a blob on us because we can one tick alternate. But if we have to do the major and the ranger, it's a little weird. But we'll see. Realistically, I should be going to kill the mage first, but I'm just going to take the easy way out instead of going... I would have done exactly what I did last time. Set them off by 1 tick and then 1 tick alternate and kill them. But we'll kill the ranger first. It's fine. Range pray here so I can pray mage and go kill the nibbler. Hopefully it doesn't hit it at 40. Cool. Back to close to full HP. So now here's one that we gotta do. If I run here, I'll be able to see the mage and only have to flick this front bump. And if it respawns the ranger, I'm kind of fucked, but we might be alright. Quickly, we could see that it lined up right with the corner trap, so I ran over and I had no issues killing or doing that. But now I'm kind of fucked, but it's fine. We saved. Realistically, I should have killed the ranger there first, and then did the 1 tick alternating with the blob, but this works as well. Now, if I didn't run to this spot, the ranger still would have been safe spotted, but the major would have been able to see me. So I just wanted to kind of corner trap the mage. It's easier to manipulate the mage. But if I killed the ranger there first, I could have just done the 1 tick alternating again with the blob, and it would have been fine. Yes, Pilgrimage, I am a huge fucking nerd. I got a Snapchat the other day from one of my RS friends who saw me on Behemoth. And let me quickly read out what he said. He goes... Behemoth again, man, nice. Got that clout, not to mention those 6-ass clicks. Your nerd level 100,000, I love it. Dude, I work this pole better than a stripper. Alright, never mind, sorry. Yeah, North Pillar, best pillar. I actually have the RS10 North Pillar. Saved on an alt. I'll probably never use it, but I have it. Was what, Grandmasters? No, it wasn't Grandmasters. I don't have him on Snapchat. I don't even want to know what that man looks like, guy. Yo, I've gotten that I've looked like Sam Smith quite a few times. So this will be a fun off tick if I do it. Let's see if I can get full HP off that. All right, I might do a three-way off tick here. We'll see. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to because I can't reach the mage. Well, I mean, I was trying to see if I could do off these two, run here, run here, run here, then attack the mage. Yeah, I could do it. Fuck it, let's do it. These need to be off by 1 tick though. Punished. It's fine. But yeah, don't miss flicks, boys and girls. We're chilling. But yeah, Pilgrimage, or Ben Frank. West Pillar, I mean North Pillar is the only pillar you really need for the Inferno. I think it would be more of a challenge to literally only use South Pillar, only West Pillar or something. If you can only use North Pillar, or can't use North Pillar at all, I think it would actually make it more difficult. So South and West Pillar only, no North Pillar. At least you couldn't start at North Pillar, maybe run over there, but it would be an interesting strat, that's for sure. Inferno's is straight mechanics though. It's if you don't make mistakes, you don't get. It's not bad. Okay, so I'm gonna trap this major right here on the corner. Now if it respawns the melee, I can just trap the mage again. But if I ran over to this corner before, let's say I was here trying to farcast the mage, or the melee, the mage would have came down and it would have been attacking me from right here while the melee was froze, and I wouldn't have been able to safe spot this guy. So it would have been a whole situation if I didn't run over to the corner trap it. It's something that it's stuff like that you gotta recognize. If I ran here, it would have been fine because the mage and range and melee would have all been over there, or mage range and bat. Not song, please. What's up, Defy? How you doing, my guy? Good morning in Australia. However you guys say it. Stupid. I knew it was gonna do that. Never punished. Like I said earlier, if you attack something while you're under it, it will always push you west. Oh, it's 4 p.m.? Never mind. Good afternoon in Australia. It's 2:30 here, I just realized. It's been a late night, that's for sure. I need a fucking haircut too. Man. That means I need to leave the house and oh man. I appreciate it, Stormhawk. Dude, bro, what's up? My hair's hey, I'm not saying anything. I've been in your stream though. Alright, look at this. This situation's fucked. I could see that the ranger is going to get corner trapped. Even if I stood there, there was nothing I could do to prevent the ranger from coming around that corner. Unless I literally ran right there. So I recognized that this wasn't going to get trapped up there and I ran here. So now I don't have to do anything. Except kill this melee. If it comes to me, that's fine. So, here's the situation. I need to get to the mage before I kill the range. If I don't want to take as much time. Let's problem solve it. So, I'll step here. Range will attack me. If I step here, then run here, the range can't get around the corner, but if this responds in melee, I'd have to wait here. So I'd have to kill 2 bats if I run here. Let's say I run here. I can kill the bats first while keeping the ranger corner trapped. No, I can't, so the ranger didn't even move. Alright, fuck it, we're gonna kill the ranger. I don't care anymore. Only because it respawned the melee. Like, what is going on here? Oh my lord. Wait, and then the mage can't see. What is this? I don't like it. I don't get it. Oh. That wasn't a very fun game of Tetris. That's for sure. Slid it right into the pocket. Now I want to kill the mage on this side because if it respawns anything, it usually respawns it on that side. It's 50-50, but realistically, for the most part, it's more likely to spawn over there. Yeah, see? And now, since there's only one tile here, the bat can't get through. Thou shalt not pass. Next wave is like the start of the hard waves, so hopefully we get some good spawns going. Okay, quick react. Corner trap that. I'm gonna kill it first. Only because the mage isn't a bad spawn for me to get over to it. So we'll kill the melee. That's fine. Run out Pray range. Nope, don't need to. That's fine. Run around. Pray range, so that way the melee gets dragged over. Range, whatever it is. I mean, the monster that attacks with the ball, that's fire. And then we'll AFK until the melee respawns. Defy, you're having fun, my guy. How'd your stream go last night? Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. Mage attacks, run around the corner. Mage pray, so when the blob sees it, he pray range when it comes around here. Walk down. One step up, reset the timer. Kill the meleeer. Range attacks, go kill the mage. Cool shield, bro. Thanks, man. It's like really cheap. It's best in slot. See how I feel that. I'm having a huge dry streak on my hardcore right now. I'm not having a fun time. Speaking of that, I can take the bolts out now because I'm not gonna realistically need the inventory space anymore. Dude, Inferno's fun. Inferno isn't hard. You'll have fun if you do it. Any blessed spawns? Alright, we can get 2 chances to freeze the melee here. Okay, splash bolt, that's fine. I wonder if I can set it up so that way. Ready? Let's try this. If that moves down, we're golden. Nah, we're just gonna... We're gonna... Let's see some 200 IQ here. Wait. Oh, I didn't freeze it. I blood barraged it. Feels bad, man. Nah, that self pillar's fucked and it's gone. See, bro. Thanks for playing. What a weird respawn. I hate the mage. Any day now. Alright, so here's the deal. Wait, what? Hang on. What? Huh? That's not how that's supposed to work. But alright. Okay. Oh, never mind. That okay. What? I don't get it. Jesus Christ. Game's fucking broken, dude. We're gonna get some health back off this mage. We don't really need to, but I'm gonna do it either way. So the blob will come over. You know, I'm just gonna kill the mage in 2 seconds. Give it one more. Yeah. We'll kill the mage. We'll kill the bat. We'll heal up off the ranger. We'll heal up off the bomb. Boom. It's just that was so stupid. Yeah. And I should be able to get a full HP off this guy. Alright, maybe not if that hits me. Stupid. What's up, Toucan? Cape or Abbas? You only bring a ranged cape if you're tanking. Not really worth it. Like I said, there's no situation where you really need to be tanking that much that you would need a cape like that. I'm gonna start with my defensive prayers on, as well as my armor. Okay, that was a good spawn. Don't even have to worry about the rest of the wave. It's completed already. I'm gonna run here to make sure these don't stack weird, but we'll kill the melee. Now, this will be a fun setup. Because I have to kill the mage first, but there's no way to get to the mage without running to this side. I can't run here, because if I run here, both the mage and range will see me at the same time. So, what I can do is if I take a step out, nope, so I can run here and be able to attack the mage. But I have to make sure that these two are offed by 1 tick, so I can do the 1 tick alternating method. Alternatively, I could just kill the blob in front and have the ranger move over. But what's the fun in that? Ah, I see. That's not fair. I had it. Give me this. Wait, no, don't kill it. I don't want to kill that. It was so beautiful, and then it wasn't. I don't think I'm gonna be able to recreate it, but we'll try. Oh, now look at the blobs. What? I'm just gonna kill it. It was too good. Too good to be true. Can't do it again. Now that should allow the ranger to come over here and move up. If not, I can do this. Now they're off by 2 ticks. It's fine. That was such a good 2 tick off tick, man. No, you, Jagex. Had to do that once, but the stack was linear instead of square. Yeah, yeah, no, not fun, mate. Alright, so we're past the hard waves. I mean, 64 can be monk out, but I mean, not really. I've actually had such good spawns this whole run. That was good, man. So now in that situation, if you're trying to go fast, you could off-tick those because the melee is on this side, mage is on that side, so it would be impossible for them to kind of overlap. But in this situation, it's already going to respawn the melees. I don't need that pillar. Playing it safe, just going to kill the melees, then we'll kill the mage. I don't have to kill the ranger before I kill the mage. It's chill. But I just got to remember to walk down, because if I try to attack it, it'll drag me to right here, and I can get meleeed and hit by that. I can get one shot in that one tick. You'd be able to actually tick-eat the ranger's attack, but it would have to be perfect timing, and you'd have to recognize that you're getting dragged right away. Save West Pillar. No! It's all good. Alright. So I haven't really been flicking too much this whole cape, but I still have 7 restores going into this wave, which is really good. But I also drop 2 switches, and I only bring 5 brews. I mean... Alright. So. Here's the deal. These are on the same tick. That's good. Means it's gonna be really easy to off-tick these 2 when I go to kill the mage first. If they were off-ticked for whatever reason, you would just have to pay attention to when you go to move over to attack the ranger. Worst case scenario though, you tank 1 range hit as you run across, but as long as the one that's far is off-ticked from the major, you're chilling. Okay, so this mage is close. They both can't attack me at the same time, so now I can save prayer by just chill flicking, which is fine. We don't care about South Pillar, we don't need it. I'm unfortunately going to turn the music down a little bit. On my end, at least. It might still be okay for you guys, but... turn the game sounds up a little bit. Cool. And then as soon as that dies, then we'll be going into Jad. Just gonna save my energy. Cool. That pillar will fall, and we're on to Jad. A lot of people have trouble with the Inferno, which is why I'm doing this stream for. Whoa, buddy. You're not supposed to do that. Actually, let's do this with all one tick flicking. We won't use prayer until we get the healers for the first Chad. I messed that up, but it's fine. Yeah, not a problem. Good night, Lurker. It's not that bad. You have like 1.2 seconds in between each, Jad, and you have audio cues. It's not as bad as people think it is. So I'm gonna link the timer that I use in chat, so if you guys want to practice with it for your own runs, just something that you guys can do. So what you do is you start the timer when the first set spawns, so you don't do anything to start it. The set spawns, that's when you start the timer. Pause it once you get below 600 HP on the boss, and then you start it again when Jad spawns. And shout out to Backseat Inferno for making that. It has helped tremendously. And I only use this for RCB Infernos and ACB Infernos. I don't use it for T-Bow because for T-Bow you should be max 2 sets. First set should spawn before Jad, obviously, and then second set should always spawn after healers. Should never wait for a set. Thanks for the follow, Bio Tofu. Appreciate it, buddy. Alright, quick sip of beer. Okay. So as soon as the shield gets back to the wall that we were just on, a set will spawn, and that's when we would start the timer. Now, I was saying it earlier in my earlier stream, but as soon as you see Zuck move, that's when you can run to the next safe spot. I saps the beer. Hell yeah. I should be able to get one more quick ACB off right here. Start timer. Now, I'm not looking like I'm going to be able to kill the ranger, which is fine. Maybe. Cool. Shield took a hell of a lot of damage though, so we have to have a quick tag on the next set. If we even, you know, get another set at this point. So once I hit below 600 HP, I'll stop my timer. That should put it below 600. Nope, one more hit. Next XP drop. And pause. Cool. And let me read that real quick. Running shield always can go to the next time, except in middle. Well, no, you can always run to the next one, but in the middle, like see, it just attacked there. It's not going to attack, even if I run all the way over here. But as soon as I see a flinch there, I can run to the corner. See a flinch, I can run to the next spot. The middle, you actually have a lot longer compared to the other ones. I can run all the way to that next safe spot as soon as it attacks there. It only changes post Zuck healers. Hopefully that'll hit a 12. It did not. It's okay. We'll hit the boss while we can wait. It attacked. I see it. I can run all the way to this middle safe spot now. Now we'll save some prayer here. We want to get it as close to 480 but not over 480 with the diamond bolts, and then try to go for a ruby proc to push it over that 480. Alright, I can hit that, so I'm going to switch back to those ruby bolts in 2 seconds. I'm going to redo the inventory because it's all scuffed. Okay. Now as soon as I get it below 480 HP and the Jad spawns, I'm going to unpause my timer. Now the big thing is I always use diamond bolts for Jad. More reliable than ruby bolts. Unpause timer, long range on, tag it quick. Okay. Unfortunately I got a tag on the shield, that's not good. Yeah, that shield got screwed. So now I need a really good set because I've missed so many hits on this shield. Range spray. Now you have to do long range in that corner. A lot of people will just do ruby bolts on the boss or hit the boss instead of switching, which works. It's also a thing. But I'm trying to get the boss down as much as, or the Zuck. Jad thing. Now if I hit big here, that's good. Now I can tag all the healers and then run to this corner. I could die there. I got lucky. I switched one tick too early back on my prayer. If you're doing a Lunar Cape, you shouldn't flick to melee. Okay, so I have 2 minutes and 17 seconds, which means if I can get it as close as possible to healers, by the next rotation I'll try and send it. Healers shouldn't take that long. So if I hit a re here, I'm going to be upset. We're good. This is perfect. By the time I get to the next corner, I should be good to go. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer. I did. So right here, we're going to get into our healer's gear. Hopefully it hits, please. Nice. It hit. Tag the close one, tag the far one, tag the back one again, wait for Zuck to attack again. Okay, tag the next one, tag the far one, run back 2 squares, run up 2 squares, and catch up to the shield, and we're gaming. So I only have a minute until the next set. I'm going to do some DPS, and as I'm running through the middle, I'll probably start brewing. Not quite yet. Now, if I ran to the next safe spot there, I would have died. So if you watch Zach's attack, Zach's, just look at its attack speed. You can kind of predict where you can run to next. There's a lot more that goes into it, but that's kind of the short of it. It's on a pattern. So like here, I see it's going to attack on the corner, so I can run all the way to the next safe spot with having time. I could run to about here, and it'll attack again. And I should run all the way to the corner on this one, because it'll attack again by the time I get over there. There's no real sciences. Hey, what's up, Pink? Supposed to be just in time to fail this cape. So the next set's gonna spawn in about 2 seconds as I'm running across. So what's good about this is I'll be able to tag the ranger and then off tick the sets. Okay, so 2 ticks after the ranger attacks, I will attack the mage. Ranger attack, 2 ticks after, attack the mage. Now these are off ticked. Now I could keep hitting the boss here, but I'm going to show you how to deal with it. Okay, and that's all set, and then boom! That's it. That should be the rest of the cape right there. I have almost 3 minutes until the next set spawns. So if I can't do 128 damage in 3 minutes, might be an issue. But thanks, Pink. How was your stream? LMS or Inferno? And did you complete that blacked out challenge the other day? I saw that. I heard about it, but wasn't around for it. LMS? Hell yeah. day now. One day. Absolutely excessive, not an issue. Let's see if we get a dupe pet. Nah. Pink, I got a pet earlier. That one kind of stung. Kind of stung for the hardcore, unfortunately, but not a problem. And unfortunately, Pink chose the wrong person to host. Nah, definitely not SJ. It's the SGS is not needed. Look at these supplies left. I really didn't flick much that cape. It's a nice item, but it's not really needed. If that makes sense. It's good, but you don't need it. You know. Pink, is there anyone you want me to host, my guy? Cause I was about to end as well. Lift, thanks for it. I appreciate it, my guy. Anyone else doing Inferno? I mean, I don't know this guy, but looks like he's ACB. I'm gonna send you guys all over to him. I'm gonna head to bed. It's 3 o'clock, but appreciate everyone hanging out. Hopefully we'll be back to hardcore tobs tomorrow. And thanks Pink for that, you know, host last minute raid. I appreciate it.